Alright, so there we go with Warlock. Arc Witch Willow. Belcry, summon a random demon from your hand and deck. Does Warlock have any big demons right now? There's like the 9 mana or like 8 mana new classic or something, right? This seems kind of underwhelming, to be honest. Unless there's going to be straight up demon archetype, which kind of makes sense if this card summons demons. This is not going to be played unless you play the demon archetype, or you could just play 2 big demons and hope that, or like you could play like 4 big demons, I guess. But and then I don't know. I don't like this at all. I think it's, at least for standard, that's like a 2-star legendary. I don't think that's significant that much. Maybe I'm wrong though. Already talk about this. Gandling. Yeah, I feel like for Warlock this will be way better. Flash Giant, yeah, I was talking about these cards in Priest. Priest review. I'm really really excited how the Flash Giant will pan out, to be honest. Because Blizzard, like, don't get me wrong, but they didn't really show that they know what they're doing with the 0 mana cost cards, right? In the past with the Corridor Creepers. But we will see, maybe they learned and maybe it's not going to be that hard or that strong. Void Drinker, 5 mana, 4/5 taunt, Battlecry, destroy a soul fragment in your deck to gain plus 3/3. Okay, so at 5 mana, without the soul fragment, it's going to be just a 4/5 taunt. I have no idea how consistent you're going to be with the soul fragments in your deck. That's like the big question mark for me, and really kind of reason why it's kind of hard for me to evaluate this. But if you get the soul fragment effect, it's going to be 7/8, which is the earth element, right? It's a 5 mana 7/8 taunt with overload 2. And I occasionally pick it from Zephrys, right? If you have like a blank turn on 7, you can just go Zephrys into Earth Elemental. So this card is pretty strong, to be honest. It's a demon. Does it change too much things? I guess you could combo the Arc Witch with the Philosophy as well. Not sure about the demon archetype. I think you're just going to play soul fragments, and the demon archetype is just going to be something in the shadows, like the hipsters of Hearthstone going to play it, I guess. Sure, talk about this. This is nuts. Okay, Shadowlight Scholar, 3 mana 3/4. Belcry, destroy a soul fragment in your deck to deal 3 damage. Sure, this is good, good stat line. You cannot really choose if you want to have the Belcry effect, right? That maybe you would play it without destroying your soul fragment, so you could keep it for future, maybe for this card. Soul Geologist. But you know, with all of these like soul fragment cards, it's like, yeah, if you're going to play soul fragment deck, you're going to play this probably. So how that what does that mean? It's certainly not better than this, right? So just like, I mean, 3 damage is a lot. Also, it's 3 damage to anything, not a minion. the 3-star thing. Bone web egg. So we got another egg right there. Death rattle summon 2/1 spiders. If you discard this, trigger its death rattle. Did they introduce any new discard mechanics? Not really, right? So is this just like it's obviously insane with the Gandlink, right? You get a 4/4 and 2/1 spiders. Okay. Sure, I guess so. This could be like a filler card in like the aggressive zoo decks where you just play Soulfires as well, so you can get it into a spot where, I mean, like the death roll is fine, right? It's basically the same as Serpent deck. No, not really. It's 4/2 Word of Stats. It's just probably a 3-star. Like the effect is fine, but it's not really like game changing, or I don't think it's necessarily something that the effect is not the reason you're going to play it, right? I guess there's a lot of discard cards in classic sets as well. Maybe it's still a 3-star for me though. Soul Shear, sure, 2 Soul Fragments. School Spirits, deal 2 damage to all minions. Shuffle 2 Soul Fragments into your deck. Deal 2 damage to all minions for 3 mana. Isn't that already pretty decent? It's like, yeah, that's pretty insane, man. It's the same as the Priest spell, right? The Breath of Infinite. Deals 2 damage to all minions if you're holding a dragon, and it deals damage only to enemy minions. Isn't that just like a straight up power creep in terms of spells? I don't understand. So this is definitely a good card. This is 4-star. There could be some like control Warlock with Jeraxes in it, man. That would be so cool. I was hoping that we would see Jeraxes in future somewhere. And this brings me into Demonic Studies. Discover a demon, your next one costs 1 less, which means Jeraxes, you're going to be able to play him for 8 mana. It's pretty cool. So that also means that at 10 mana you can use the Hero Power in on the same turn. So that's really strong and really good. And I hope Jeraxes will be in the meta, man. It's such a fun card. So Demonic Studies. All of the studies cards, I just gave them 3 stars, but I'm going to give 4 here because they actually just created a card that makes sense in Warlock, right? He's like the demon class, or like the class with demons. Also they made made Jeraxes more playable. They also nerfed the sack pack. In the past, you could just, if you played Jeraxes, your opponent could just sack back your hero and win the game. And yeah, I really like this. I really like this card. Raise Death. I already talk about this. Really strong synergies with the Destroyer, Flesh Giants, right? 4-star card, right? So, how good is going to be Warlock? I don't think that's too good. Sociologist, smeh. Yeah, this is definitely the card that's going to be oppressive in the set. Yeah, I really cannot wait for the Flesh Giants as well, and Brittle Bone, how it will actually pan out. Alright, so that's going to be for the Warlock here.